Direct News TV. Video shows Louisville police under fire from bank shooter. Louisville, Kentucky police body camera video released Tuesday shows Louisville officers being fired upon as they arrive at the bank where 5 people were killed and the harrowing minutes while officers confront the shooter and work to rescue a wounded colleague. 2 patrol officers who responded to the shooting were wounded, one of them struck in the head by a bullet in the Monday morning shooting. Louisville Metro Police Department Deputy Chief Paul Humphrey walked reporters through edited footage and still photos at a news conference Tuesday. One still image from surveillance video showed the shooter holding a rifle inside the building, surrounded by broken glass. Police said he set up an ambush position to attack officers as they arrived. Officer Corey Galloway's body camera shows him perched behind a stairway outside the building after rookie officer Nicholas Wilt was wounded. He waits and as other officers arrive, more gunshots are heard and Galloway fires then shouts that he thinks the shooter is down. Humphrey said the video shows Galloway continues to stay in the fight and try to assess exactly where this shooter is after a minor gunshot wound while on the radio and trying to get a good view of the shooter. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg said it was crucial to release the footage because transparency is important, even more so in a time of crisis. Police Chief Jacqueline Gwynne-Villaroel said at a news conference that bank employee Connor Sturgeon, 25, bought the AR-15 assault-style rifle used in the attack at a local dealership on April 4. Armed with the rifle, Sturgeon killed his co-workers, including a close friend of Kentucky's governor, while live-streaming the attack before he was killed by police, authorities said. Another 8 people were wounded. We do know this was targeted. He knew those individuals, of course, because he worked there, Gwynne-Villaroel said, but didn't give an indication of a motive behind the shooting. Gwynne-Villaroel praised the heroic actions of officers who engaged the shooter without hesitation when they arrived. They went towards danger in order to save and preserve life, she said. They stopped the threat so other lives could be saved. No hesitation, and they did what they were called due to. Wilt, who had graduated from training just 10 days earlier, was still in critical but stable condition Tuesday after being shot in the head, according to University of Louisville Hospital Chief Medical Officer Jason Smith. 2 of the 4 wounded still in the hospital had injuries that were not life-threatening, Smith said. The shooting, the 15th mass killing in the country this year, comes just 2 weeks after a former student killed 3 children and 3 adults at a Christian elementary school in Nashville, Tennessee, about 160 miles, 260 kilometers, to the south. That state's governor and his wife also had friends killed in that shooting. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said he lost one of his closest friends in the shooting. Tommy Elliott helped me build my law career, helped me become governor, gave me advice on being a good dad, said Beshear, his voice shaking with emotion. He's one of the people I talk to most in the world, and very rarely were we talking about my job. He was an incredible friend. Also killed in the shooting were Josh Barrick, Jim Tutt, Juliana Farmer and Deanna Eckert, police said. There are no words to adequately describe the sadness and devastation that our Old National family is experiencing as we grieve the tragic loss of our team members and pray for the recovery of all those who were injured, Old National Bank CEO Jim Ryan said in a statement. The mayor urged unity as the community processes its grief. We're all feeling shaken by this, and scared and angry and a lot of other things too. It's important that we come together as a community to process this tragedy in particular, but not just this tragedy, because the reality is that we have already lost 40 people to gun violence in Louisville this year, Greenberg said. An interfaith vigil will be held Wednesday evening and invited people to come to grieve and pray. This vigil will be to acknowledge the wounds, physical and emotional, that gun violence leaves behind, he said. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.